Hello there, gang, and welcome to another episode of Displaying Moral Behaviour, the Earth's mightiest action figure video podcast. So take off your pants, crack a beer, let's talk toys. Let's talk about Mary Jane from the Renew Your Vows 2-pack Spinneret. And I tell you what, spoiler, let's skip to the end. She's way better than I was expecting her to be. I don't want her for my collection, but I do like what they've done here. You can see on the box, I'm getting used to the plastic-free packaging. The designs, they look kind of nice. You can see on the back what is included. They show all of the extras. And yeah, it's a bit underwhelming, but it still delivers the figure to you. And that's all we really need. So let's talk about her. So this is Mary Jane from the future, where she never divorced Peter Parker. They had a daughter together and basically lived happily ever after. It's kind of cool. So here, this is one that I think a lot of people are like, do we have to buy this in order to get the really cool Spider-Man? Yes, you do. But at least you get a nice figure out of it, because this is on the new Shriek Buck. I'm not sure how long I'll have to say new before it's just the Shriek Buck. I think give it a year, which is pretty much now. Man, time flies. So it's a really nice body to have for this Mary Jane. Fits her perfectly. So it's mainly just repaint on the buck with a couple of nice heads, but man, they are really, really nice heads. This style for Mary Jane with the hair all bunched up in the back in a little bun, I really like that. Then she's got the little like curls down the side. It adds a lot of character to her. Also, because she's wearing the Spider-Man style mask, it means that you don't have to worry too much about, do the eyes have a good glint to them? Are they soulful? Doesn't matter. She's wearing a mask. So all that you can really see is just this cool looking spider design. And then you've got like the lipstick on the mouth there. A little sort of, I think the expression of the mouth is really cool, because it's like, it's smiley, but also like a little bit determined as well. Like she's going into a scrape or a scrap or whatever the term is. She's going into a fight and she's going to enjoy it, but she's ready to whoop some ass as well. I think that's a really cool little design that they've gone for there. And then going down, I've seen a few people mentioning some QC issues with like the paintwork and whatnot. On this one, I gotta say, mine's A-okay. Like, no problem here. The web lines are all nice and neat. The spider logo in the center, it's perfect. So I'm not saying that there aren't anyone with any issues, but I'm saying that mine here is absolutely spot on. As you can see, it looks nice, very, very neat. One problem with the Shriek Buck, unfortunately, is that you do have these holes in the back. And it's funny because I've got to the point now where I just look past them. I don't even see holes anymore, because I'm so used to that just being the case with generic bodies that have ports and things to fit accessories and capes. I'm like, no, that's just the way it is. But it would behoove me to actually mention it, because it's funny when I show figures to like brand new people who aren't used to figure things that we just accept as read. They're like, oh, why are there holes in the back? And I'm like, what? Oh yeah, there are. I kind of forget. So yeah, there are these holes that kind of break up the nice overall packaging, but I guess once you've been collecting for so long, you just kind of forget about them. And then going down the body, we've got these nice little booty ankle cuffs, which I didn't even think about them being a part of her costume. I just sort of always looked past it. But actually, it's a nice touch. It breaks up the figure and just adds a little bit of nuance, like a little bit of extra something. And of course, they're separate pieces, but unlike things like Cyclops' leg cuffs that kind of fall down and might go out of place, these are supposed to sit at the bottom of the feet. So that actually works okay. That's fine. And then we've got a different head as well. We'll pop this off and we have the sort of civilian unmasked Mary Jane head. Now, this, I think, is less so designed to go on the Spinneret body and more to give you a separate Mary Jane figure. So you could probably pop this onto the Gwen Stacy body. The Gwen Stacy comes with a retro Mary Jane head anyway. So maybe you might want to find a different body like, I don't know, Netflix Jessica Jones or Moira McTaggart is always a good one as well. You can pick her up quite easily. But just a regular civilian Mary Jane, it would be quite nice to see that. In fact, we're just getting an animated Spider-Man from the 90s. Give us the animated Mary Jane as well, with like the bangs sort of look. Are they called bangs? I don't know, hair. But still, you could then put this head on there. That would work well. And I gotta say, It's a pretty head. Like, they've done a really good job. The eyes, these eyes are exposed. They do look kind of soulful. They look kind of pretty, and her smile is sort of a relaxed, kind of content sort of look. It's not, she doesn't look like Null or anything. She's not like, ha 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 ha. She's just a relaxed, happy looking Mary Jane. So I think there's a bit of a disconnect with this style of head with the body that she's on, like going into battle, but kind of chill about it. So I don't think many people are going to display Spinneret with the unmasked Mary Jane head, but you don't have to, because you got this one, and that's very cool. Plus, you got a whole bunch of hands as well. You got fist, thwip, and wall crawling. I had to look down to go like, are there wall crawling hands? Yes, there are. So you got some nice variety as well. And then this being the Shriek body, you have a decent amount of posability with the double jointed elbows. You've got the torso swivel. You got the bicep swivel, which I really like. I didn't think it was essential until I got used to having it on female figures with these new ones. Now I'm like, no, we need this. So what I do miss though with this buck is an ab crunch, or like a lower waist kind of ab crunch would be nice. Don't miss any kind of waist swivel. Don't want those big ugly discs anymore. But we never had that with the female body anyway, so that's neither here nor there. But still, like when I've got her in swinging poses, it would be nice if I could just crunch the abs a little bit more to get a bit of a hunched over kind of look. But I'm not going to lament that too much, because with the upper torso swivel, you can still get her in some nice web slinging poses. So that's kind of cool. And then we can take a look at her next to Peter from the 2-pack as well. They do make a great looking pair. Someone pointed out like, oh, it's kind of funny that your go-to #1 Spider-Man is an alternate universe Spider-Man. And I was like, no, oh yeah, he is. But hey, he looks like a perfect 616. So that's good enough for me. And you can see her with the Spider-Man 2-pack from the, not Big Time Spider-Man, but the Spider-Man International 2-pack. That's the one I was thinking of. I think that's still my favorite look for Mary Jane, but these two next to each other, you can see we've got ourselves a couple of nice Mary Janes to choose from. But yeah, guys, this is a figure that I was pleasantly surprised with, so let's give her a grade. So guys, for this Mary Jane Spinneret figure, I'm going to give her an extremely solid 7.5 out of 10. This wasn't a character that I wanted to pick up, but now that I have her, I can see you do get your money's worth. Two very nice heads that have been really well sculpted and put together. You got 3 different pairs of hands, so you've got some nice posing options there as well. So for a figure that I think a lot of people will be selling because they just want the nice Spider-Man, that's what I'm doing. This is one that should find a home quite easily if you want to sell her online on the Facebook groups, on eBay, because for anyone who's a Spider-Man completist, you can put her in your Spider-Verse and she'll fit right in, especially in a cool dynamic swinging kind of pose. It works really well. This is a figure that could have been like a cheap, quick throw in just to make a 2-pack, and instead they went the extra mile to at least make sure that if you do buy these two, you are gonna get your money's worth. So kudos for that one. This is a little surprise gem for me. I like Spinneret. And guys, that does it for my review of Spinneret. What do you think about the figure? Comment below, let me know. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then you know what you gotta do. You gotta join the 6-1 clicks by clicking the like, share, and subscribe buttons. So guys, thanks very much for watching, and until next time, keep displaying model behavior.
Hey there, Tiger. If you enjoyed this review, then be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And also, go check out the social media for Model Behavior on the Facebook group and Instagram. But also, if you want more Model Behavior, you can go over to Displaying Miscellaneous Behavior or Model Behavior Wrestling. The links for all of these are in the description below. Also, if you want to support the channel, you can go over to patreon.com/displaying model behavior, and you can throw a few bucks Dave's way and watch all the exclusive videos. Or if you want to stay on here, on YouTube, then you can get yourself a channel membership and enjoy all those extra benefits as well, including call-in shows and all that good stuff. And also, go and buy a t-shirt, because no one's buying t-shirts. Like, just buy the t-shirts. They're cool. Alright, time to go. Oh, hey Mephisto, what's up?